Inside this building in Abu, Gambia, there's a young man named Kadir Jabbi. Kadir is on a mission to solve Gambia's transportation problem. When he was just 16, he made his first mini electric scooter entirely from scratch. All of this started when he was just 9 years old. Kadir vividly recalls dismantling every gadget he could find around the house, from TV remotes, radios, fans, all of this just so he could know how everything works. One day, his mother bought him a toy car that eventually stopped working. And guess what Kadir did? He fixed it. From that moment on, he started making toy cars for all the children in his neighborhood in Brikama.
I started making some of the toy cars for the kids. After that, I started seeing that I normally enjoy these things. I make power banks, radios. Wow. So it became my passion. I started making desktop lamps. In my grade 9, if I want to study, the light is not there. So you understand. So a lot of the students, they suffer from that. So I started looking solution for that. Those days, truly, I don't know what is internet. I don't know internet, I don't know YouTube, I don't know Facebook, I don't know anything. When I make this thing, it fixed this way. I try to come that way. So when the same problem occur, I fix it the same way. So I come across to the YouTube. I come across to drones, aeroplanes, watching them, how to make them, following the instruction of those experts. So I started building small drones.
Kadir is a remarkable problem solver. Every single one of his inventions was a direct response to a challenge he encountered.
When I was in high school, St. Peter's, I see that every day I'm traveling. The fare was a problem, and before you have a car, you will late. When you go to school, they will beat you and other stuff. So I say that before I wasted my time, I build my own electric scooter.
With his exceptional skill set, you'd assume that he has a degree in engineering. And this is what makes his story even more inspiring. The fact that he's entirely self-taught.
The time I made my first electric scooter, I normally use it from home to school. So a lot of people see that they were very inspired and admire of it. So they tell me, please, can you make this thing for me? So I said that I cannot make all these people this thing for free, So let me convert this thing into business. My grade 11, I made another electric scooter also. That they are here.
Look at you, you're just one man and you're able to build this. But I'm sure you have a team as well.
Yes, I have some of my students who normally join me here, and my colleagues here also.
He knows how expensive tractors can be for the average Gambian farmer. He designed and built a mini electric tractor that will be accessible and cost-effective. This invention has the potential to empower local farmers and contribute to the agricultural development of the country.
Because I see that the agricultural system in Gambia also is very difficult. If we have a lot of tractors in Gambia here, people can able to do farming. We can sell it in affordable prices. The poor people also can able to buy those tractors. Even it will not be that much powerful like the normal tractor, but it will be able to do half of work of the farming, like seeding is there and plowing. So this one is just a prototype. It's a prototype right now. It's a pilot. You can able to build it, the proper one. It will be bigger than this one, but it will have more power. It can able to do all your farming implementations. Don't see this thing and underrated like that. The cost of track is 1 million plus. So we are charging less money to make it affordable for people. If you want to use it for construction also, like roads and buildings, so we are going to build it specifically for that one also.
He taught himself everything from robotics to programming. But since he has a big goal of solving so many different problems in the Gambia, he understands that he cannot do it alone. He needs like-minded people on his side. And that is why he teaches robotics and programming.
What is the name of the school?
It's boxing, the same boxing.
Okay, so it is your school?
It's not a school, it's just the normal classes.
Okay, so you established that yourself?
Yeah, I established that because I want to see, a lot of Gambians are engaged on these things.
So those schools and this, you don't have anyone funding and support?
I don't have anyone. The money what I have, I get it from those kids pay money. So I get those money, to feed myself and build this kind of thing. Gambians are very intelligent. You know how I realized that? The kids that I normally teach in robotics, there is an organization, Vex Robotics. So they normally organize robotic competition in Europe, in Asia, in Africa. So last year, the competition was in Africa, Pan-African robotic competition. So we go and represent the Gambia. We think that when you go there, we are going to take last because Gambia here, the technology was very low. We never see even those kind of robots. Those are the first time we see that robot. I challenge my students like, we are not going to sleep because this people, this people, they already have teachers, they already have these things, all the materials, so we don't have anything. For us to win this match, we have to do extra. We finish our robots, people were really amazed. these people, they are ready. Senegal, they were saying, Gambia, yeah.
Okay, Senegalese were
Yes, they are there. They say, Gambia.
Gambia,
I say,
it's a small country.
Yes, I tell them, you don't see anything. You don't see anything yet.
No, there's a lot of talent, there's a lot of potential in this country, but there's not enough like systems and institutions in place, you know, to nurture those talents and everything. I think that is the problem.
Exactly, I think that's it. Because we do that competition and we come with the first position.
You came first?
Yes, we came first.
Wow.
We beat all those countries.
Gambia to the world, man.
Abdou Kadir and his team are currently working on a very ambitious project, a project that we will talk about later in this video.
Tesla truly, it is my very inspiration. Elon Musk really inspires me.
So Elon Musk is he's the one that inspires you, huh?
What he's doing, like, you know, he's also into these electric cars, you know, so he's always thinking about how we can able to make the future better. So that's the only thing what I also think, you know, how to make Gambia, Africa. Yeah.
But you're not only Gambia, Africa.
Yes.
But you started with Gambia.
Yeah, we started
with Gambia.
Yes.
With his available resources and capacity, he can build up to 5-minute tractors within a week, supported by his dedicated team and 15 of his students. But just imagine,
if there's like so many young people involved in these things,
yes,
and then there's funds.
If all the necessary elements are in place, Gambia has the potential to establish a thriving industry for electric vehicles.
That's our aim. We want Gambia to have their own like manufacturing industry in Gambia here, to build a car, tractors, even minibus, tractors. You understand? So or even only that one is enough.
Yeah, that is
those
enough.
are the main things.
Industry of itself. You know?
Exactly. Those are the main things. When we have those things in Gambia, it's gonna change a lot. We are going to employ a lot of youth, a lot of people who are showing interest, but I couldn't pick all of them because I don't have, you know, I don't have resources. But I talk to them, if I have a support, because I can support myself, you know, to buy the materials and start training new guys.
Speaking of support, I'll leave Abdul Kadir's YouTube channel in the description below, so be sure to check him out and subscribe to his channel. I'll also leave his account details in the description box. If you want to support him in any way, shape or form, you can do that. But also, you can support my channel by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. In return, I'll keep on creating content that educates, that entertains, that sparks meaningful conversations.
So tell me, what was it like when you made your first electronic scooter? How was that?
The time I made it, people think that I bought it from somewhere, so they never believe it. So I also don't try to explain myself. Even now, you know, people think that I'm mad, I'm wasting my time on this thing, nobody will support me. Gambia here, to be frank, to see someone who will encourage you on these things.
Yeah, no, it's hard.
You will not have anyone, even your family members, they will tell you that you are wasting your time, go to school. Me, it's not like that I'm not intelligent in the school. I have worse results. I finished my Arabic school, I memorized Quran also. So all those things, I have all my papers. So it's not like I don't have, but I see these things.
But this is what
it's the future, yeah. If you go anywhere, electric car, Tesla.
The individuals that are working at Tesla and making these amazing electric cars are no different from Abdul Kadir. The difference lies in the institutional support available to those working at Tesla, which Abdul Kadir unfortunately lacks. But despite that, look at what he's able to achieve with his small team. Imagine the possibilities if Abdul Kadir was provided the necessary support and resources. Gambia will have its own version of Tesla, except this one will be called Buxin. Apologies for interrupting the video. This will be real quick. I'd like to take a moment to share an exciting project that I've been involved in called Creative Solutions. We are a web design and development agency that specializes in creating various types of websites, including e-commerce platforms. If you're looking to sell products or services online, we can assist you in building your dream platform. Additionally, we offer search engine optimization services to help boost your website's visibility and ranking in search results. That's just the beginning. We have many more exciting developments in the pipeline aimed to address some of the challenges faced by Gambians. Stay tuned for updates on these software solutions. But in the meantime, for all your web design and development, check us out at www.creativesolutions.com or here are some of the websites that we've built for our clients. But don't just take our words for it though. Here are some of the things that our clients have said about our services.
Because most times when you have something like this has a lot of potential to grow.
Exactly.
You know, to make a lot of money, to employ lots of youth. But then, you know, maybe you have to put it out there like, okay, you know what, if you want, you can invest in, let's say, $1 billion or something.
Sure.
You know, once they invest, they can have shares in it. But I think that will help the business grow faster.
Exactly.
Because sometimes you want to wait for support. Right. It's going to be long.
What I even asked, it's not up to 1 billion. I asked about, yes, I asked about 30 million. So 30 million, when I have that, maybe you can have around 20% in my company. In that, we can able to build a lot of things. I can say.
No, because this is the future, man.
Exactly. So when we have around 30 million, I can say the people will, they will stop crying about this one, the transportation.
But you think you alone, like you can solve this transportation problem of Gambia? You can
I'm
solve
telling you.
Yeah?
I'm telling you, I can able to solve it. Me, I'm not even thinking about only Gambia. Entire Africa, this thing is disturbing African, right? So we are really dependent on this outsiders, and we should consider what we have here, right? We need to think like African problem for African solution. Right now, if I have a support, even within just 2 years, like there will be no importation cars in the Gambia here.
You are talking there.
Yes, I have full because I am young and I have a full energy on these things. So I'm not thinking anything. This is the only thing.
Is making cars.
Yes. So to solve the problem, transportation in the Gambia here, I don't think it is a very bigger, problem for me if I have a real support. Because like our electric minibus, we don't need any fuel. Even you charge people $5 from Birikama to Sarakunda, you have no losses because you are not spending any money. You have solar on top of it, so full day you can use it, right? So the solar also will be charging the battery.
Bro,
at
this
night.
is really the future, man.
Yes.
These are the types of ideas that the government needs to invest in. Imagine if they proactively support Abdou Kadir, his colleagues, and let's say 50 other students, send them abroad to further their knowledge and skills in these domains. And when they return, the government can say, you know what, now we're going to invest significantly in boxing. So it will be like a public-private partnership, where the government holds like, let's say 50% of boxing electronics. With an initiative like this, by the next 5-10 years, they can actually solve Gambia's transportation problem. Now, just imagine the productivity and impact this initiative will add to the Gambian economy. You have thousands of buses running around KMC, West Coast region, and the rural areas. Buses that are solar powered. And with the sun that we have, even if it's raining where the sun is out and it's blazing hot. Again, this idea is not only affordable, but it's also good for the environment.
When we want to advance this thing into IoT thing, Internet of Things, like you are not going to drive it, it will be self-driving electric tractor. We're going to build a lot of robots that are going to help us with our agricultural system. Even our minibus, is that what we want to do? We want to make it self-driving minibus. My second electric scooter, is that what I did? It was self-driving, yeah.
What is the next one? You're not going to share that
one? Next year, inshallah, that one, we are going to struck the entire world, not only in Gambia.
So, and all of this is happening here, So it shows that, you really don't need, people say, like Gambia, there's so many people want to do, they have like everyone has ideas.
Yeah.
Why be like, oh my plus, I don't have a place yet. Exactly. I don't have an office. I don't have this. But look at you, man. You're doing all of this, with what you have, basically.
Yes, what I have, because a lot of these materials, if I don't understand electronics since I was very young, I couldn't able to make this thing because a lot of parts are not here. They are missing. I have to use my own talent to change some system to build my own system.
Like you see this chair, everything here is made in Gambia. All these parts are
yes, everything.